Good morning. Last night was windy, quite windy, and even before I went to sleep, there was dust flying in here just because basically camped on a dirt area. But when things like that happen, all you can do is put everything away that you can and just cover your face so you don't get too crazy. What's funny is if you get like a lot of black dust in your eyes in the morning, you look like you have mascara. But do I look like I have mascara? I covered my face most of the night, but I still felt dust. But I'll show you some things here. Notice my water bottle. In the tent, I'm gonna shake the sun out today. Look at all the dust in there. Yeah. There's no way to prevent that coming in. So you just have to protect your things and deal with the dust in the morning. But before I put my quilt away, I am gonna shake it out outside before I stuff it in here. And I'm gonna transfer the food over now. Look at all the dust along this ledge. So much dust. Okay, I gotta clean up and pack up before it starts raining. The only way to shake the dirt out from inside the tent is to open up the mesh all the way and then pick up the tent and then just shake it out from the other side and hope you get as much as you can. Good morning, it's day 79. I'm all packed up. I'm back on the trail. The spring isn't too far from the trail, but today it's gonna be mostly down in the morning, about 650 feet up, and a little up and downs, but that's pretty much it for the climb. A little ups and downs will add a bit, but mostly it's gonna be down all the way down to Glasgow. We're just gonna be a little outside of Glasgow, but 5 miles out I'm gonna call for a shuttle, so hopefully we get there right when he gets there so neither of us are waiting. And then it's into town for a quick shower, resupply. Thought about it, I don't know if I'll do laundry. I might just hand wash stuff, I don't know. And then maybe I'll do laundry. And then resupply, eat, and then time to work. And then it's big stretch to Waynesboro. I think it's gonna be, I was looking at last night, I think it's gonna be 4 nights. I think, I'm not sure. Quite a bit of elevation change in some parts, but overall about the same as what we've had, so I think it'd be all right. But yeah, after Waynesboro, we're actually heading into, I don't know if the Shenandoahs or not, but on far out it has like a colored area there, so there's some reason for that there. But we're heading into North Virginia for sure. Right now we're still Central Virginia, but tomorrow we'll be in North Virginia. Not tomorrow. The next leg will be in North Virginia. I learned last night from my viewers that these things are called Japanese something. I don't have servers, so I already forgot, so I can't look it up. But supposedly every bit of it is poisonous as well. In fact, one person said don't even try to smell the flowers because the pollen from it could poison you. So don't do any of that. I guess if you eat some part of it, you can go into seizures or have temporary blindness. So these bushes are everywhere and they're extremely poisonous. They look so pretty. Crazy. Anybody ever see a show called Norsemen on Netflix? It's not for kids, so don't let the kids watch. But it's pretty funny. They had one scene where they were letting like I guess they're English slaves eat mushrooms, and they're trying to figure out which ones are edible, and they're like, oh yeah. It's funny how in that show they just treat them so badly, like garbage. But it's a pretty funny show if you haven't seen it yet. In Glasgow, the hostel I'm staying at is called Stanimals 328. It's funny, there's also one in Waynesboro, but here, I guess the usual pickup location, there's no cell signal there. So 5 miles before you get there, if you want to text, give them an ETA and whatnot. So I told them 12:45 to 1. It's kind of generous. I'd probably get there like 12:15 or something. Little earlier, but I always add some time because you never know what's going to be interesting to film, you know? It could be something in the next 5 miles that takes up 15 minutes of my time. So I like to give a little extra time. I don't want to be in a position where I see something, but it's like, I gotta get to the parking lot and then skip it, which had be no fun. That's not my style of hiking. So 12:30 or 12:45 to 1, that's not bad. And then we still have the rest of the day. It's not bad at all. I really gotta clean my lens. It's getting smudgy. I think my hands are so dirty. I try to wipe it clean and it gets worse. So bad. All right, good thing I have a kerchief here. It actually works really well to clean the lens. Perfect, until I touch it again. Way down below is the James River. We saw it before when we were hiking along the Blue Ridge Parkway. And then we are taking a footbridge over it. Not sure where the footbridge is exactly, but it's about 5 miles from here, 4.7. And then we're gonna walk over that gigantic river we saw from miles away. Another huge river. Not only is the footbridge 4.7 miles away, but it's also 2,000 feet down. So we have quite a bit of down to get to town. It's one of those cases again where you're near town, you're going down a ton, but it's gonna take forever. Wow, this river is really nice. It's all meandering and stuff, but it's so big. I took a close-up picture of it. I think it looks way bigger than I thought it was. Can't wait to the bridge. See that big river to the left of me? That's the James River. We're walking along this river for a little while, and then we're gonna cross the bridge. I'm not sure where exactly the bridge is. It could be the train that's going over right now. There aren't that many bridges. It's a huge river. So wide. Whew. It's really quiet too because there's nothing, so it's probably deep enough where it's just smooth flowing. Okay, here's the train. I'm glad I asked for a much later shuttle because for some reason, just walking along this river, I've seen at least 2, maybe 3 different types of flowers. And the pink one, it's like a weird, like crown type, hairy, bright, really cool looking flower. Never seen that before or anything like that. So I'm glad I have extra time and I could just take pictures. And a spider living next to the flower. But spiders are good. They're catching all these flying bugs around here. His web was full of bugs. Pretty nice. All right, I should probably get going though. To the footbridge. Wow, it is a footbridge. I thought no way, it's just for feet. But it is. There's another bridge on the right. I guess that's for trains. I wonder where cars can go. This is just for people. Pretty wild. I thought for sure if they're gonna make a bridge this long, they'll make it so cars can drive along as well. I wonder where the car bridge is. Wow, that's a nice bridge too. It's so long. This little food mart has a much better collection of frozen foods than freeze-dried foods than I thought. I mean, they have yellow curry, Italian style pepper steak. It's crazy. Usually those are hard to find. They even have Spam single packets. Not a lot, but they do. In fact, oh, these are light. No wonder why there's so many of those. Light. Ugh. Here is my room for tonight. It's basically semi-private because there's a door right behind me and the people actually have to walk through to get to that. It actually works out better for me because I'll be just sitting here with the light on working, and they'll probably go to sleep and I could just go down to the bathroom if I have to, no problem. And if I was in a private room, I would have to walk past whoever's sleeping, so it works out pretty well. So I'm at the Glasgow Animals Hostel, and there's just stairs here, and I'm just gonna sleep here. So this is my bed, just laying here working. The huge. Of course, I have one set of chargers. The Sony batteries looks like they're full. Garmin. My headlamp is already charged, and I left this out so I could charge my Fitbit. And down below, I charged my GoPro batteries already, so I'm charging both battery banks, and the white cord is going to my phone. So lots of charging going on.